The 2-week wait. 14 days that can feel longer than 14 years. If you are trying to conceive, this phase can test your patience, your emotions, your discipline, and sometimes even your peace of mind. You ovulated. You timed everything carefully. You did what you were supposed to do. Now you wait. But what is actually happening inside your body during this time? Why do symptoms feel so confusing? And how can you survive these 2 weeks without overthinking every sensation? Let's break it down clearly and intelligently. The 2-week wait begins after ovulation and ends either when your period starts or when a pregnancy test turns positive. Ovulation usually happens around the middle of your cycle, but it can vary depending on your hormone pattern. After ovulation, the egg survives for about 12 to 24 hours. Sperm can survive up to 5 days inside the reproductive tract. If fertilization happens, it usually occurs in the fallopian tube. But here is something important many people misunderstand. You are not officially pregnant at ovulation. Pregnancy begins after implantation. Implantation is when the fertilized embryo attaches to the lining of the uterus, and that does not happen immediately. Implantation typically happens 6 to 10 days after ovulation. That means during most of the 2-week wait, there's no pregnancy hormone yet. Let's walk through what is happening internally. In the first few days after ovulation, if fertilization occurred, the embryo is traveling down the fallopian tube while dividing into more cells. Your body does not feel this process. Around day 4 or 5, the embryo becomes what is called a blastocyst. Still, there is no implantation yet. Between day 6 and day 10 is the most common implantation window. Once implantation occurs, the body begins producing HCG, human chorionic gonadotropin, the hormone that pregnancy tests detect. Before implantation, there's no HCG to measure. Now, here is the scientific detail that explains why the 2-week wait feels so confusing. After ovulation, your body produces progesterone, whether you are pregnant or not. Progesterone rises every cycle during what is called the luteal phase. Progesterone prepares the uterus for possible pregnancy, but progesterone also causes symptoms. It can make your breasts tender. It can make your nipples sensitive. It slows digestion, which can cause bloating and gas. It can cause mild cramping. It raises your resting body temperature. It can even affect mood. So when you feel these sensations during the 2-week wait, it does not automatically mean pregnancy. It means progesterone is doing its job. This is why symptom spotting can be emotionally exhausting, because early pregnancy symptoms and premenstrual symptoms are hormonally similar. Now, let's talk about implantation bleeding. Some women notice light spotting around 6 to 10 days after ovulation, but not everyone experiences this. And when it does happen, it is usually light and brief. However, hormonal fluctuations can also cause spotting, so spotting alone cannot confirm pregnancy. It is simply one possible event, not a guarantee. Another common question is about early testing. Some sensitive pregnancy tests claim to detect pregnancy as early as 8 to 10 days after ovulation. But if implantation has not occurred yet, there will be no HCG in the bloodstream. Testing too early increases the chance of a false negative. For the most reliable result, testing around 12 to 14 days after ovulation or on the first day of a missed period gives more accurate information. Now, let's address the emotional side of the 2-week wait. This phase creates uncertainty, and uncertainty naturally increases anxiety. You may feel tempted to analyze every cramp, every twinge, every moment of fatigue. You may feel hopeful 1 hour and discouraged the next. This is normal. But here's a powerful mental shift. Instead of interpreting each symptom as proof or failure, practice neutral observation. Instead of saying, "This means I am pregnant," or "This means I'm out," say, "My body is responding to hormones." This shift protects your emotional energy. Another survival strategy is to limit constant searching online. Information is helpful, but repeated searching can increase stress. Choose one trusted source. Avoid endless scrolling. Also, decide in advance when you will test. Pick a date, commit to it. Repeated early testing often creates unnecessary emotional swings. During this phase, focus on supporting your body gently. Eat balanced meals with adequate protein, include healthy fats, stay hydrated, prioritize sleep. Light movement like walking or stretching is beneficial. Avoid starting extreme workouts or restrictive diets during the luteal phase. Your body is working behind the scenes. Support it rather than stress it. Most importantly, keep living your life. Do not put everything on hold for 2 weeks. Schedule activities, work on personal goals, connect with supportive people. Structure reduces overthinking. And remember, the 2-week wait is a biological bridge between possibility and confirmation. You are in transition. You are not certain yet. And that uncertainty does not mean failure. Each cycle provides information. If implantation occurs, HCG will rise. If it doesn't, your body will reset and begin again. That's physiology, not personal failure. The 2-week wait teaches patience. It teaches emotional discipline. It teaches trust in biology. Whether this cycle ends with a positive test or the start of a new one, your body is following a process designed for reproduction. Understanding that process reduces fear. Knowledge creates calm, and calm protects your well-being during this journey. You are not alone in the waiting. You are informed, and that makes all the difference.